I arranged for my partner to pose as a maintenance worker. He quietly infiltrated the museum's maintenance room. Then he quickly pulled out a cutting tool. He cut a hole in the pipe. Then he stuffed the data cable into the pipe. Using a small camera, he located the museum's surveillance wiring. After successfully hacking into the surveillance system, I immediately grabbed a camera and walked outside the museum. I pretended to take scenic photos. I seized the opportunity to photograph the employees' ID badges. I swapped out the employee's photo with my own. Next, I quickly poured fluorescent powder into a water glass and stirred it. Then I tossed a badge in to soak. I then placed this special badge into a gift box. I told the curator this was a medal used in Washington's 1798 ceremony. The curator was absolutely stunned. After her hands were covered with fluorescent powder, my teammate quickly entered the museum with a camera. He pretended to be filming. Then he quietly activated the laser function on the camera. He aimed it at the temperature alarm beneath the display case. After the curator heard the alarm, she immediately activated the display case's security system. She ran to the front of the vault. She entered the password on the keypad. She entered the vault to assess the situation and contacted maintenance workers to come fix it. Meanwhile, my teammate immediately intercepted the phone call. This allowed me to disguise myself as a maintenance worker. Using the pre-prepared work ID, I infiltrated the museum. I then quickly entered the restroom. I took off the outer work clothes. This revealed the suit underneath. Then I threw all the tools into the trash can. I kept only an electric screwdriver. After tidying up my clothes, I approached the curator. I had my teammate come over and pretend to invite her for drinks. He handed her a glass of champagne. Meanwhile, I smoothly took the wine glass from the curator's hand. Then I pretended to go to the restroom and left the scene. Along the way, I quickly dumped out the wine. I put the glass in a sealed bag. After entering the restroom, I dropped iodine onto a cotton ball. I added a little alcohol. Soon the iodine began producing vapor. The curator's fingerprints left on the glass were immediately revealed. I immediately took out the glass. I pressed a rubber glove against it. I copied her fingerprints. Using the curator's fingerprints, I successfully accessed the private elevator. My teammate also paused the surveillance footage near the vault at this moment. This allowed me to successfully enter the vault. I took out a UV light and shined it on the keypad. I quickly cracked the password. Then I approached the display case. I pulled away the velvet cloth on top. This revealed our target for this heist, the Declaration of Independence. I used an electric drill to unscrew the display case. I put the Declaration of Independence into a sealed bag. I left the vault. Then I went to the gift shop inside the museum. I pretended to buy a replica of the Declaration of Independence. Just like that, for only $40. I successfully walked out of the museum with the real thing.